No, I'm sorry. No, don't, PewDiePie, no. I'm sorry. Oh my Lord and Savior, holy more on the cross. PewDiePie just reacted to my video today. I woke up, somebody sent it to me, and I kind of got like shaky. I kind of got like my whole body was like freezing up and shaking. I couldn't believe it. It was so weird because like you watch somebody on YouTube, you know that he's like a really big YouTuber. Everybody talks about him. He's like a YouTuber. And I'm new to this thing. I've just started really making videos in the past 6 or 7 months. And like I put out what I thought was like a cute video on PewDiePie. And then he reacted to it. And so I wanna react to his reaction of me react. All right, we're just gonna do it.
Dating coach reacts to Felix and Marcia Shelburne. Dating coach, eh? All right.
We're gonna relive it.
Station.
Oh, this is so adorable. Their first messages. I didn't think they were gonna show this. This is, by the way, watching myself, like I've watched myself a ton just because I'm editing. And so when I put my videos up on, it's weird to see somebody watching me. Like it's almost like I'm watching me through PewDiePie's eyes, which is, it's kind of weird. Like even the way I'm like saying adorable, it's like making me cringe a little bit. So cute.
Why does he sound so patronizing? Yeah, it was cute. Yeah, it was cute as hell.
My name's Anthony. I express myself a lot.
Oh my god, this is old school, dude! What are you doing? What the hell? These voices that I used to do that I don't do anymore, it's so cringe.
I could tell now that I'm watching this, I didn't realize this before, but PewDiePie was a little bit anxious back then. Now he's, I mean, at least it looks like it, he's super confident. And I'm in that place right now when filming videos, like when I press record, like right now, like I'm pretty nervous right now, filming myself reacting to like the biggest YouTuber in the world reacting to me. Like I'm shaking a little bit right now. And I feel like I could see a little bit of anxiety in PewDiePie a long time ago. But right now, I mean, look at that face he's making right there. That's true confidence right over there.
Merry Christmas and I'm staying here with my family for 2 weeks, so not that many videos for a while. I'm sorry.
If you want, we will probably make more videos together.
I'm pretty sure they want all my brothers.
How was I a YouTuber? I cannot talk properly. I'm sure they want. Marcia's Italian is so thick too. If you want, you can make more videos with me, and I make a pasta with a pizza. Did I mention? I mean, I sound Swedish too, so I guess I shouldn't complain.
I love how PewDiePie keeps in all of the mistakes that he makes when he's talking. It really adds to who he really is. Believe it or not, YouTubers, I won't name any names, but
what? Where's it going?
A lot in videos, and they cut them out and make you. But they cut them out and make themselves. PewDiePie just laughed at one of my jokes. I think this is going to be the last joke that PewDiePie laughs at that I make ever.
2011, damn.
Been in Italy right away. I don't know why I would think that you would have been there, but I was trying to.
Oh, this is no. I don't want to see the
adorable.
cringy part. No.
First messages. I didn't think they were gonna show this. This is so cute.
Yeah, it is kind of like, it comes off a little patronizing. I don't know why. I think I truly was like kind of getting into the cuteness of it, and I express myself a lot. I over-express myself. It's just how I've always been. It's how my personality is. I can't help it. I can't change it. Yeah, this is just how my personality is. When I feel something, I feel it really strongly, and it just kind of comes out that way.
And I love how she is the pursuer in this relationship right now.
Yeah, she was. A little shark. A little pasta shark came out of the water.
It's full of trees. So
Is he yawning?
yes, the last year I went 2 days in Sweden.
How did he notice this? When I am like watching, when I'm reacting, I'm leaning forward, I have a big amount of fat right over here. Look, you could see it. There's a lot of fat. Sorry to even show you guys this stuff, but when you lean over, which is comfortable for when I'm like reacting and filming a video and talking to you guys, all of that fat kind of just like jams up into my lungs and into my ribs. It doesn't feel physically uncomfortable, but it makes me like have to take some like big breaths because I think it like it fucks with my lungs or something. And I try to respectfully not show that I'm doing that, like not show that I'm yawning, because I mean, if I was really doing it, I would be like to like really let all that air in. I know this sounds really unhealthy. It's funny because I didn't think anyone would notice that, but PewDiePie did.
It's full of trees.
What?
Sorry if I don't speak English.
English with an
Very well.
SCH.
And then English.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I've spoken to... Wait, I don't think I've spoken to an Italian company.
I just want to stop right now. This is the most surreal like thing that's probably ever happened. This YouTuber is like watching me right now. It feels so weird. And now I know how it feels to be reacted to.
It's a snip snip.
It's a very weird feeling.
Are everyone as pretty as you? I'm surprised you've
Wow.
been here.
Yeah, that's right. I just made a dating coach go wow because I got games. Yeah.
Trees here too. Lol.
Wow, that's pretty forward for the first couple messages for Felix PewDiePie. What's his real name? Felix?
Hell yeah.
For Felix to
Hell yeah.
say
I
right
got
off
in there.
the bat, especially being somebody that has a big name. And I don't know
Wait,
how
what?
big he was back.
I had like 1,000 subs. What the?
Wow,
No, wait.
really?
What does he think this was?
there, but I'm sure he had at least 1 million subscribers.
What? Oh, so you thought it was weird that I just went in right away? If I had like a couple million
So the
subs?
fact that he was responding in an interesting
Oh, that's
way
funny.
that was beyond just friends so quickly is interesting to me.
Yeah, because you were wrong, Mr. Coach. Do your math. I mean, do your research, Coach. Coach-san. You-san, Coach-san.
Do you think that was rude of me?
Not even a chuckle, huh? All right, tough crowd.
Sometimes I'm in my head when I'm watching and I'm like thinking about what I might say next. And I'm also like really, and a lot of people talk about this, how I like have a blank, very strong stare at the screen. And really what I'm doing is I'm like looking at the interaction between each other. And when I go into that mode, I'm a little more analytical. So that's why a lot of people, when they watch and they go, Anthony's like staring so intently. And that's really what I'm doing. I make these videos just because I like analyzing the body language, the vibe between two people. It's like very different to the way I'll watch YouTube videos on my own when I'm just like watching them for fun.
It was romantic from the get-go. I thought maybe they were like chatting about video games as friends for a while, and then somebody talked about visiting each other, and it was kind of cute and innocent. But no, they got right to the point pretty quickly, which it's cute. I like it.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I was more curious what a dating coach think about, being pretty straightforward, that you're into someone right away. Yeah, I don't like to beat around the bush. It's a waste of time. You like someone, you should acknowledge it, at least somehow. Otherwise, you get stuck in the friend zone. And trust me, my dudes, you in there, you ain't getting out. Better make it clear right away. Hey, girl, I want you. Work for me.
100%. So this is what I talk about in a lot of my videos. As soon as you feel interest in somebody, as soon as you feel attraction for somebody, I want you to express it. Just like PewDiePie did. He was interested in Marzia and he just went for it. He wasn't like playing a friend. He wasn't just like acting like a friend for years and years and then, I hope one day she likes me. I hope one day we'll get together. I hope one day she kisses me. No. He showed his interest from the start, and so was Marzia. And that's why immediately they started dating. Or I don't know if it was immediately, but I'm guessing pretty early on. One thing that I want to be clear about, this doesn't mean that I want you to be saying like, oh, can we be boyfriend, girlfriend? When are we going to be dating? I don't really think that you should be talking about relationship-y stuff from the beginning. It's just showing your interest, it's showing your attraction in somebody. That's a very big difference to me. Usually when somebody's showing their interest in being in a relationship too early, that's showing neediness. In other words, it's talking about, what can you do for me? I want you to make me happy. But if you're just showing your interest in them, your attraction in them, then that is not about what can you do for me. It's just about building a connection. It's about having fun together. It's a pretty strong distinction, and a lot of people get confused between it. So I just want you to be conscious of it when you're meeting people. Yes, show your attraction, show your interest, but I wouldn't focus on getting in a relationship so soon. Maybe think about it more after seeing somebody for maybe like a month or 2 months. In the first conversation, nah. Don't even think about that stuff. Don't talk about that stuff. Just build the connection between each other and show your interest, show your attraction.
Everyone that subscribes
Wow.
are invited. It's gonna be lit.
We're not giving out any details, right? You're just invited.
But you're invited. You won't know when, but
See you there.
make sure you...
I don't know why it's so funny. I'm laughing at my own jokes. This guy is just like poker face half the time.
It's because I'm watching the vibe between you two. Sometimes I'm not even focused on what you're saying. I'm focused more on the body language. I'm focused more on the tonality. But yeah, I can see that it can be weird that I'm just kind of poker faced on the video.
I just want to head this home one last time, and I don't want you to get annoyed, but this is so important to me because, like I said, this has changed so many people's lives. Lana Rhoades would never want to go for PewDiePie.
Wait, who?
Lana Rhoades? Who's that?
All right, so a lot of people get confused about why I said Lana Rhoades in the first place. I made a video about Mike Malak and Lana Rhoades just the day before. And in my videos, I'm really specific about not trying to cater to everybody, not trying to just cater to the most popular person, and instead focusing on where your tribe is, where your like-minded interest communities are, and focusing on making friends and building relationships through that. Marzia and Felix, those two, they just look perfect to me. They look right. Their vibes just go really well. Mike Malak, and is that how you say it? And Lana Rhoades, their vibes, they go really well together. They just have a certain type of personality. As I was growing up, I used to focus on, oh, what's the coolest people I can make friends with? Oh, what's the most popular girls I could date? I know a lot of young people, not even just young people, most people focus on this. And they get so upset when they can't match that level of like coolness or popularity that they're trying to chase down. And it wasn't until I realized that all of this like clout chasing and trying to be cool and trying to get with the most popular people and the most cool people isn't what life's about. Life is about finding people that you connect with naturally. And all I want is everybody to find those people and stop trying to look to date and befriend people that are just popular or cool. You are never going to be happy from doing that. And the reason why I brought up Lana Rhoades is because Lana Rhoades is dating Mike Malak or whatever his name is. He's kind of in like the Logan Paul group. They're kind of more of like the bro-y type of people. To me, that's like a totally different personality type. This is just me personally. I think that's a totally different personality type than PewDiePie's personality and Mars's personality. You could think differently, but that's just personally me. PewDiePie, to me, isn't looking to find who's the coolest, who's the most popular person to make friends with, or the most popular famous women to date. And that's also not to say that PewDiePie only likes video games and he only wants to date gamer girls or something like that. I am saying that Felix goes towards what he's interested in. He goes towards the personalities that he could relate to, that he's interested in. He's not trying to focus on popularity. He's not trying to focus on vanity. He's focusing on his values.
I would probably not be found attractive in a lot of circles. I mean, let's put aside the fact that he's incredibly famous. Put him with 5 subscribers, you know, not really well known. And he goes into some random sports bar in New Jersey. Yeah. In like a business networking event somewhere in Idaho. I don't know. His personality may just seem too weird for those people, too out there, interested in video games and Pokemon. Isn't that for kids or something?
No.
A lot of people could see him that way and say, hey, you're not like
PewDiePie, no.
Like, that's that cool, man. A lot of women, a lot of people see him.
No, I'm sorry. No, don't, PewDiePie, no. I'm sorry.
I feel like I just listened to the most elaborate way of someone telling me I'm a loser virgin, but yeah.
No, PewDiePie, no. Okay, so when I explain things, I'm taking the idea of PewDiePie and I really want to exaggerate it for effect so you could understand what I'm talking about. Now, listen, I still believe it. If you put PewDiePie in some like New Jersey sports bar, like him and the situation from the Jersey Shore are just not making best friends. PewDiePie's not going to like those people. And guess what? The cast of the Jersey Shore is not gonna vibe well with PewDiePie. That's just it. And that's the point that I'm trying to make here. I don't care if he plays video games or Pokemon or whatever. I'm talking really about his personality type. He's more playful. He's a little more weird. He's a little more out there. I'm not talking about good or bad. I'm not talking about virgin loser. That's not what I mean whatsoever.
Felix made videos that he was interested in, and he attracted people that were interested in similar things that also...
God, he spent so much time on a point that is just completely wrong.
Wait, so I'm confused why he thinks that's wrong, because to me, I don't know. That sounds pretty good to me. It makes pretty much sense to me. I'd like to hear what he thinks is wrong about that point.
Give value to the world and find people that connect with you in similar ways.
I mean, he does make a good point. Yeah, it's easier to find someone if you enter the circles of the kind of people that you are comfortable with. It's much easier.
That's what I'm
to
saying.
Find someone that you like, and you don't have to pretend to be someone else.
Thank you.
To sort of get girls, if that's the goal, or guys, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You like the pee-pee or the poopy? I ain't judging you, bro-bee. He's actually has a good point. I remember that, especially when I was younger. It's like I was never really a party guy, but I kind of felt like I had to be to get girls. Let's get real. That's where you meet them. So it's like, oh, I love the party. Yeah, I love to do all this shit. You pretend you're someone else.
Exactly.
But it's not going to be a long-lasting relationship doing that.
Because basically, when you are looking for people based on popularity, based on how cool they are, you're not actually connecting on like-minded interests and similar personalities. And so, like he says, it's not going to be a really long relationship because it's built on a mound of sand. There's really no strong foundation there.
Avenue for doing so. And that's the way that Felix did it. And that's the way that Marzia met Felix. That's about it for today, guys.
Oh my God, he made such a long point. That is so wrong.
Wait, I'm like so confused. I mean, so he just agreed with me. He disagreed with me, then he agreed with me again, and then he said he made such a long point that is so wrong. I'm just so confused, and I actually think he got a little bit triggered when I told him in certain circles he wouldn't be found attractive. The point I'm trying to make, guys, is when you look at somebody like Felix and you say, wow, like he's amazing, he's awesome, he's the greatest, and I think he is, I think he's awesome, but he is a human, and humans are not universally liked everywhere. They're not supposed to be. It's weird if you would want to be liked by every single person. It would be kind of weird if the entire world liked you. It might be hinting that you are watering yourself down a little bit, that you're not showing your true personality, because it is just so unlikely that everyone's gonna like you. Not a lot of people like me. Look at the comments in the PewDiePie video. But what happens is when you focus on your community, the people that you share similar interests, the people where you guys have a similar sense of humor, similar personalities, not the same, but just similar, where you could learn from each other, where you're inspired by each other, you'll feel a lot more fulfilled because you're not going to be chasing down people that have really no context for
being friends with you whatsoever. Oh, you're cool, so that's why I want to make friends with you.
I don't think me and Martin necessarily shared that many interests when we met. We both love Japan, and that's something that we found that we love together. Love our pugs. I didn't used to love pugs. It's something that she introduced to me. We've been watching a lot of dating shows lately, and I keep thinking how stupid it is for people to have these criterias of who they want to meet. Because it's like, if you really like someone, you're not going to give a fuck about these criterias. And it doesn't work the other way around.
I completely agree with him, and that's not what I'm talking about. I don't want you looking for people that like exactly every single thing that you like, and they have to match this long list of criteria. All I'm talking about is look for like-minded individuals. Not like, oh, we like pugs, and guess what? We also like doors and sandwiches, and we also like trees and car wheels. No, I don't want you to focus on that at all. Just like-minded. I want you to go to places where when you meet those people, you just feel really relaxed with each other. Yes, of course, it's so important to share like-minded interests, and I'm sure that there's so many things that they relate on. I'm sure there's so many interests that they share that he's not even thinking about right now, because I think I think he's watching the video, and I think he's a little bit like taken aback because he didn't like that one thing that I said, but it is the truth. He is not going to go into every community and be well liked. And guess what? He's gonna go into those communities and he's not gonna like all of those people either. And that's the point that I'm trying to make. I'm not saying that he's not likable. I'm not saying that he's not good looking or whatever. I am saying it's so important to go with your tribe.
He has to be taller than me. He has to have a bigger nipples than me. He has to, like, if you really like someone, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I think since dating coach didn't go into much detail, I think the biggest tip I can give from me and Marcy's relationship is just being honest with each other 100%.
Totally.
And talk to each other and be epic. Yeah.
Wow. So, wow. It's still pretty surreal that this happened. It feels weird. And honestly, I thought the video was awesome. I was cracking up the whole time, the first time I watched it. I saw in the comments that people were going in on me, but I actually don't know why. Watching his videos, I mean, he roasts the hell out of people in his reaction videos, and I was prepared for the worst. It was pretty funny, especially the part where he caught that I was like trying to breathe because all of my fat is pushing up into my lungs and I can't breathe. So I was trying to be polite by creating a very small yawn. Anyway, if you are coming from the PewDiePie video and you're here to watch my video and you don't absolutely hate my balls and think that I'm an idiot and you think that I might have something to say, it's okay, you don't have to. But if you do, I recommend you join my new Discord. I just started a couple months ago, and it is a place where all of my subscribers can get together, they can connect with each other. The rules are to not be creepy whatsoever, to be completely wholesome, to be completely cute, especially in these quarantine COVID times. Yeah, and that's it. Subscribe, like, and you could watch another video right now.